Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very large haul to share with you guys. And sorry, it's actually 19 pounds. So let's get right into this. This is going to be first impressions and everything because I made a rather large haul when Bath and Body Works had a candle sale going on. I think in Canada it was like 13 something. Anyway, some deal, which is like half of the price of a candle, which I was like, okay, I don't normally buy Bath and Body Works or a lot of them. But this time I did because not only did I get a good deal with the sale, again, not affiliated, but I downloaded the Honey app to my phone, my cell phone, and I just played around. They had a few different codes. They don't really tell you what the percentage is. You just had to play around with them, cut and paste, put them into your order just to sort of see what's the best deal. And I think originally my order was Canadian dollars, was $207 Canadian, which included the $10 shipping, which I think they should waive the shipping after a certain amount of time, in my opinion, a certain amount of money, but whatever. But as soon as I put this code in, it was like, I saved 60 some odd dollars. So I was like, hell yeah. I think my grand total was 150 some odd dollars. That included the shipping and my taxes in British Columbia. Oh yeah, I forgot that they're all in these boxes, which I will say is a great thing. Back in the day, they would just throw these candles in the actual box willy-nilly, all nice and loose, but now they don't do that as much. They put boxes on them, so I am appreciative of that, but now I have to open 12 boxes, so stand by. All right, everything is out of their boxes, but before I go any further, I'm going to tell you guys what's on my lips and what's on my nails, because if I don't, you always ask. All right, on my nails, I have two lovely colors, or one color, one topper from Holo Taco. I have Hot Take, which is like an orange red, and it's a beautiful creme. And topped on some of my fingers, I have Solar Unicorn Skin, and you guys know how much I love Holo Taco. And what's on my lips, I have a combo here. We have number 45 in the Rimmel and Kate lip products. This is the lipstick, very cool tone, leaning neutral cool. And then I have Maybelline's Lifter Gloss in the color Silk 004. So that's what I have on my lips. All right, so I unboxed everything. There's a lot of cardboard in my place now. Before we go on to the actual candles, I did pick up, I was noticing I only had one of these scent portables left for our cars. So I picked up Pumpkin Apple, which is always a good one. And this is Strawberry Pound Cake, also a great scent. Endless Beacon, I think I even have that in my car right now, another Strawberry Pound Cake. Then we have Champagne Toast here, and Sweater Weather, and Pumpkin Cupcake, and another Champagne Toast. So before we go further, oh, I got stuff all over me, you guys. Let's go into the candles now. Again, I think I went 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Why do I feel like I thought I ordered 12. Maybe, I'll have to check. I thought I ordered 12, but there are 11 here. So I'll take a look. And anyway, there's some really new things for me. And that's kind of what sparked this haul, is like, of course, I like some of the classics from Bath and Body Works. Some of the new is also really fun to see as well. So with that being said, let's start off with some classics. Now, I bought this one because I'm burning my autumn candle from last year. So this is Autumn again, and it's an absolute beautiful packaging, like a wooden, like you're a tree stump, I guess. That beautiful, as I describe it, it's like you're walking down a walkway, a path, and you're chewing some gum, and there's apples all over the place, and that's what it reminds me of. The scent note descriptions for autumn are bright red gala apple, juicy fig, eucalyptus, and fir balsam. And just note that my candle is not stuck. It's not actually on the bottom. So yeah, there's that. Okay, so something different for me. It could be a repackage for all I know. I'm not certain. This is Pumpkin Vanilla Creme. Let's give this one a smell. It's similar to Pumpkin Cupcake. I think that's what I get. It's similar to, or the hand soap Pumpkin Cupcake, that kind of thing. So the scent note descriptions are actually on the front of this as well. And it reads pumpkin, nutmeg, and vanilla. Also says on the bottom, creamy pumpkin, vanilla creme, and fresh ground nutmeg. So it's just a little more fancy on the bottom with the wording. But yeah, it's good. It just reminds me of Pumpkin Cupcake. But I enjoy this, and that's why I picked up. And there's just that right amount of like clove or nutmeg in there too. So I really enjoy these types of fragrances for the month of October, so this is definitely going to get burnt in October. Let's move on to the other pumpkin one I have, pumpkin clove. There's a theme here. This is pumpkin, nutmeg, and clove on the label, and on the bottom it says clove buds, gourmand, cinnamon, and pinch of nutmeg with fresh pumpkin. So again, these are all fresh sniffs. Let's take a look at the jar. On the outside, it's cool, like kind of a crackle look. I don't know. Yeah, definitely. I love the clove in here. This would be more late October, whereas the pumpkin vanilla creme I would do at the beginning. Yes, this is really nice. There's not a ton of cinnamon that's cloying, which is wonderful. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that one. So now let's go on to this. For me, it's new to me. I know it's not new on their site. None of this is that new, I think. I did not get Radiant Red Maple or the other one because I ordered the day before they launched it. And I wasn't going to go back in and get more. I was just silly. Apple Macchiato. This is this one here. I was curious to smell this one in hopes that it would do well. So we've got the label here and the lid on top. See, hello, hi. So the scent notes for this one are described as Washington spiced apples, a hint of cinnamon, caramel drizzle, and frothed milk. It smells like a spicy apple, like pumpkin apple soap. Has a little clove in it. I say that because I have pumpkin apple soap from Bath and Body Works, and it has, if you read the back of the description, it says it has clove on it or in it. That's what I get from it. Nothing groundbreaking, but I don't get the latte. I get apple. Macchiato is through the clouds, I believe is what that is in Italian. And then that's a caramel macchiato. If you go get a caramel macchiato at Starbucks, they just pour it differently than they would do other drinks, where the espresso would go in first, and then you put the milk and the foam, depending on what you're getting. A macchiato, you would put the milk and this flavoring, the vanilla inside first, the froth, and then you pour the espresso over top and you put the caramel on top. So it's through the clouds. So anyway, I used to work at Starbucks, at least it was a long time ago, but I don't forget that. So it's not groundbreaking. It just smells like pumpkin apple, the soap. I don't know. So, yeah. Then I got these next four, which kind of they're new. I think all of them are new for me. So I was really excited about this one because you guys know how much I love blackberries. So I had to bite the bullet. Spiced blackberry cider is this candle here. The scent notes are described as mulled blackberries, simmered cider, cinnamon stick garnish. I'm worried the cinnamon's going to overtake the blue or the blackberry. Let's see. Oh, I get the blackberry. What I would love to see, and you guys, if you've been with my channel for a long time, you know I want to see a really tart blackberry scent in a candle or a personal fragrance for that matter. This is light, but I have high hopes. I like the smell that is coming from this candle on cold. I can only hope and cross my fingers the burn will do well and the throw will also do well too. So fingers crossed, guys, because I do love a great blackberry. I am not a blueberry fan. I am a blackberry fan. But more importantly, a blackberry scent that does not lean floral, because a lot of blackberry tends to, for whatever reason, lean floral, and that's not my style. So anyway, there was that one. Now let's try this one. And this one also had me intrigued because I think I got the hand soap in this scent. This is Cranberry Orange Seltzer. This one is described as fresh orange, sugared cranberries, and fizzy seltzer water. Again, I love a fizz. Let's see if they can capture it as well as vendors do when it comes to home fragrance. It's a flat pop. It's a flat pop. I don't feel the bubbles. I don't get the bubbly feeling from it. So it's really confusing. I get a little cranberry, I get a little orange, but it's so light. It's the same, like the same line as the first one I showed you. So I'm wondering if these are just super light candles, which will be very disappointing. A little more orange than cranberry. And again, love cranberries. I want frosted cranberry. It better come out. Like, I seriously want that one. I want the cranberry pumpkin one to come back, you guys. Like, I have been Cranberry Woods is good, but Frosted Cranberry is by far number one between those two. And by number one of all of them is the pumpkin cranberry or the cranberry pumpkin. I can't remember which word came first. So I haven't seen that in many years. So anyway, let's move on to the third of this particular line. This is called Prickly Pear Sangria. Well, I like me a pear and I like me a sangria. So let's go check this one out. The scent notes for this one are prickly pear syrup, white wine, and freshly sliced fruit infusions. I guess that would be the sangria portion. Oh, this is good. And actually, this is a lovely change for the fall. You know what I'm saying? Like fall has got pumpkins, it's got nutmeg, it's got cloves, it's got cinnamon, but this is nice. It's kind of like the champagne toast to the winter lineup. This is a perfect, like what is it called again? Prickly Pear Sangria is perfect for the fall lineup because it's giving that little bit of life. Definitely get more of the pear, a little bit of that wine behind. So it's like sparkling pear Riesling. That's kind of what I get from this. Actually, I wonder if it is a repackage. It's been so long since I've had sparkling pear Riesling, which was in their wine collection, which was beloved and very popular, and they haven't brought it back in years. So they probably repackaged it. That's what I'm going to say it is. I think it's sparkling pear Riesling in a repackage, but I love it. And I loved it originally in sparkling pear Riesling. So that's cool. So let's go to the last one in this particular collection. And this one's a little worrisome for me. Why? Because it says smoked caramel mezcal. And caramel and me go, there's only so much my nose can tolerate. Maple and caramel, butterscotch, that kind of thing, before my nose is like tapping out going, Kim, what are you doing? I'm done. Like it's just too strong. So generous pour of smoky mezcal, caramel drizzle, cinnamon sugar rim. That smokiness or the mezcal is saving it, because I know that if that wasn't there, because I am getting a very smoky and really lovely smoky, actually. It's not like fireside. There is a nice smoke to it that I think this would be a great candle for probably October. Out here where I live, that people probably won't be able to burn until October, like burning their leaves and things like that because of our heat out here and our dryness. So that it's not as strong. And again, I think it's like the smoky mezcal, whatever it's called. Yeah. Caramel mezcal. Yeah. That's saving it. So we'll see. Okay. And then the last three items I have to share with you guys, they are things I just started seeing on the website, and I was like, okay, I'm going to try these, because as far as I know, I have never tried them before, and they could be repackages, I don't know. First one I picked up was apricot and green fig, and this one is described as apricot, sandalwood, lush fig, and creamy coconut. The coconut kind of throws me off. Now, I have two really nice fig plants. They're taller than I am outside, and I love the smell. Like it's like polarizing smell. Either you like it or you don't. And I quite enjoy the smell with the windows open and then the breeze comes through. It's quite lovely. So anyway, let's give this one a sniff. There is a sweetness to this. It doesn't smell like the leaves of the fig outside. And I think that must be, maybe it's a sandalwood. I wouldn't say creamy coconut. There may be a little hint of it. But I think the type of sandalwood oil that they used for this is really creaming it up. So again, the smell of my fig leaves are very green. Like it's not a fruity, like what you'd think a raspberry or a cherry would smell. It is very green. So I think that they actually chose the right sandalwood for this one. I'm very curious to start burning this to see how it does. I know some people really love the packaging. I mean, I don't really care. I don't look at it. If I want to, I just turn it around. It's a little bit, I don't know, gauche. I don't know. It's just like, it's a lot. Anyway, but that's my opinion. I know lots of other people have other opinions and they're much different than mine. So next one is Praline Delight. I love, again, gourmand scents. Now, the only thing, as I mentioned earlier with that caramel one, is I'm like wondering if this is going to go over the edge for me and just be too caramelly. Roasted pecans, brown sugar, and creamy caramel. This is strong. She's strong. She's very, very strong. Ooh. But the pralines or what the sweetness, not the pecans and the caramel together with some brown sugar. It smells like a treat. It smells gourmand. It smells like something you can eat. Now it's not super caramelly, which is good because again, caramel and maple and butterscotch and that is a bit much, can be too much for me. But I can see this getting cloying. It's a strong candle, which is good. Always good to have a strong smelling cold sniff on your candle. Because in my opinion, anything that's light, I'm pointing at the ones that I talked about earlier, the drink collection. Some of them are really light. And I'm like, normally when they're light to start on cold, they're light burning. So this will be strong. It almost gives me an impression of a milk chocolate. Not the same, like not full on milk chocolate. That decadence of a chocolate scent. Almost, no, not coffee. But you know, coffee can give off chocolate vibes. This is giving me off a little bit of that like caramel chocolate together. Interesting. We'll have to give it a shot. And the very last item that I have here, and there's a little schmutz on the side here, is autumn chai. And this is probably, I know exactly what it is. Oh, I know exactly the candle. I thought I ordered another coffee whiskey. Anyway, all right. I think I know that is exactly what it is. So I'll have to go take a look. It's coffee whiskey. I ordered a backup because I loved it so much. Anyway, back to this one, autumn chai. If you guys know me, you guys know I drink a chai tea latte, like, you know, I can just get it from Costco, but I drink one of those almost every single day. It's like a comfort for me. It's like how some people love their coffee. I can go without it. I'm not addicted, but at the same time, it's just a comforting thing I really enjoy. Cinnamon chai, French vanilla froth, it's smooth caramel. Really hoping, and really a sense when it comes to chai, I'm just gonna throw it out there. It's really just cinnamon, clove, nutmeg, cardamom a little bit, maybe if we're lucky. Ew, what the heck? Oh, there's something in here. No. Oh, I'm so disappointed. This was the one I was like so excited. I don't know. I don't know what I'm getting from this. It almost smells like curry. And I don't know why. And I love curry because I love to eat curry. I don't want curry smelling in, like, I want a curry scented candle. Okay, I'm getting a little bit more of the spices. Oh, it just reminds me of butter chicken and like curry, the spices. Okay, I'm getting a little bit, it's a little bit better, but oh, I hope that it burns all right. So now I'm gonna have to talk to customer service because I know I ordered a backup of my my coffee something or coffee and whiskey candle that they're down here, over here. Anyway, I was pretty sure I had 12. So I'll have to see if they got back ordered or whatnot. So anyway, you guys, that is everything. What did you guys pick up? I don't know if I'm going to pick up the Radiant Red Maple. I have a chopped up candle. You know, I'm over the whole FOMO bullshit that companies like Bath & Body Works do all the time. For example, Pink Petal Tea Cake. We all loved it. I thought it was good. I didn't think it was like amazing, but it was good. And then they didn't sell it for a while and everyone was begging. And then what they did is they just started bringing it out in every collection for a year and a half. And I think everyone got kind of like over the whole Pink Petal Tea Cake. People were buying it thinking that they were going to get it again. And then the next collection came, oh, I got to buy more. And to the point where I was just like, okay, the one I want back that you haven't brought back in a long time is the pumpkin cranberry. Or the cranberry pumpkin, whatever you want to call it. I have not seen that one in so long. I just want, because I lost a lot of mine with my candle disaster. I'll try to link it up here. It was a huge candle disaster. I lost thousands of dollars worth of candles when my things busted and they fell. And they were quite strong, but not strong enough for all those candles back in the day. And myself and my cat were good at the time. Thank goodness I had to keep her away while I spent 2.5 hours cleaning up the floor. Anyway, with that said, I mean, that's how long ago this was. When you see that video, it's probably 2016. I've been waiting. Come on, Bath & Body Works. I've been waiting. I really want that and frosted cranberry. And for me, I would get 3 or 4 of each of those if it comes out. I don't need any more, and I will just burn one a year. And again, the FOMO is just, it's too much. I'm over it. when it comes to the candles, because I know Bath & Body Works well enough. I've been in this game for a while to know that I'll just bring it back out and then we're all going to get sick of it. All right, you guys, thanks for watching and that tail little end of all my complaining, I guess. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Be safe, take care, and have fun. Bye, guys.